on. Wait a minute, ho. Oh, it's your favorite bitch. Love like this before the milky pudding. Y'all know before we get into a shake video, we gotta set the mood. Stop acting like you don't know this by now. Where my old hands at? Y'all phone out on none of this. You see the hair shaking? Come on, babe. You are beautiful. If ain't nobody told you yet, you are a dope person. Yes, Lord. Let's go to the cookout real quick.
So amazed that you are mine. If we can
together as far as gonna hold on to. The girls back in the day used to be bopping. Let's get to this video. Oh wait, man, bitch alert, the bitches is all fake. Okay, the bitches all mad cause bitches they ain't paid. And that's on the motherfucking mob, bitch.
Sometimes at the start, you can feel all by yourself. But I have a partner, but I can't trust no one else.
So don't isolate yourself when there's nobody around. I'll be there to think of them.
So Shay, what does your pussy sit in your pants like?
A fucking grapefruit is real fat and succulent. It vibrates a little bit when you touch it.
What a true love will Can't nobody break this bond. One-on-one. Just now we're having
fun. Motherfucking popping out back at y'all another motherfucking YouTube video. Woke up this morning, found a letter that she wrote. She said she's tired that I'm always on the road. Too hard to swallow being alone. That she can hold. You must have told me 1,000 times before. Silent cries I used to ignore. God knows I love her. Didn't mean to hurt her. Baby, I'll be singing with me, y'all. Sitting here waiting on you to come home again. I won't leave. What? Promise I'll be here to the very end. Where you gonna be at? By your side. To protect you and to love you and to be with you. What? Come on home to me, Charlene. Wait a minute. I got a nigga from the A, he got some dick. He got a girlfriend, but he think he's slick. She went to work and he put up on me and we had some fun. We done did some grown folk shit. He fell in love with the throat goatee, y'all. But we knew that that was gonna happen. Oh, I started something, now I can't finish. Cause this nigga here got addicted to the throat that sits right here. I need an award of what? Throat goat of the fucking year. I made him cry when I went down on him. Go home to your girlfriend. Bitch, I am a mess. Well, your favorite bitch is motherfucking back. I got a black bus down straight. You know they left for the block or whatever. I fucking missed your fine ass. I do want to take some time out really quickly just to let y'all know, if you haven't noticed, we hit 200,000 motherfucking subscribers, bitch. Yes, God, honey. 200K on YouTube, although compared to like my other apps, you know what I'm saying? Like, Shay, why you excited over 200K? Like, girl, you got like 500,000 on the gram. I understand that. But to me, y'all, YouTube was like the app that I really didn't think I would ever like do good on, because I don't know, it's just YouTube, it's just like so vast. Like, why people want to watch your videos over the thousands and thousands and thousands of other YouTubers that make content. So the fact that 200,000 of y'all like took time out of your day to subscribe to me or tell somebody to subscribe to me or tell a friend, I do believe that that shit still works. The word of mouth, you just telling somebody about me, I genuinely do appreciate that. But I really didn't see this channel popping up on God. But we're doing good over here, and I just want to take the time out to say I really thank y'all. I couldn't ask for no better motherfucking supporters, bitch. But other than that, I do not have too many announcements. But I do want to say one thing. And this is going to be rather more serious, but I'm going to make it brief, but to the point. God blessed me with this voice and this audience that I have every single time I post a video. And I just feel like I'll be doing a disservice if I did not use it sometimes to try to get a positive message across. Even though I have a positive message at the end of every single one of my YouTube videos on some serious topics. Drugs. So many young people, and I say young people because people in my age group and younger, do drugs. I'm talking about they put it in their mouth like water. Like it's so common. And these drugs left and right are taking out so many of y'all. Y'all, I really genuinely want y'all to be careful. I really want y'all to stop. But you know, you're young and you get to them ages where you just want to experiment and try new stuff. I'm telling y'all, y'all don't know where these pills come from. Y'all don't know where these powders come from, these drinks, these syrup, these links, whatever the hell y'all do. A lot of people do it because they have stuff that they got going on mentally and it's just too much for them, and these drugs take them to another world. But I just really, I don't know. I'm not no therapist, so I don't know how to tell you how to cope with your stresses or your daily trials and tribulations, but if you are a supporter of me and you know somebody that does those types of things, please try to stop them and talk to them. You'd be surprised how much help you can be to somebody if you just offer an ear. You don't have to judge somebody, you don't have to condemn somebody. So a lot of folks, and I don't know, I feel like I'm just talking to somebody right now. A lot of people just need somebody to talk to. And if they had somebody that would just listen to them, they would feel a whole lot better with getting some stuff off of their chest. And then they wouldn't run to some drug or some drink that'll fucking have them seeing stars and shit in a dark room. So if it is you that's going through something, try to find somebody that'll listen to you. And if you are a friend of a friend or that knows somebody, just be your ear. Like, you need to talk, you know what I'm saying? How you feeling? Because I'm gonna tell you this and then we're gonna move on. Drug addiction and drug addicts, there's no wardrobe for that. A lot of people think drugs become a problem when you're standing next to a red light with cardboard in your hand and barely any clothes on your body with messed up hair and like dirty looking skin. No. Drug addicts, they look a lot. They look a lot more welcoming than you would think. Drug addicts just got her legs done and her baby hair is touched up. Drug addicts, he just bought some Jordans in the mall and right after he got off work and he left them all in his own car. Drug addicts be that pretty ass girl that's posting every single day, smiling and shit like that. Like, you never know what folks is going through. So don't think that, oh, just because, you know, she not scratching on her wrist and like, hey, you got some. No, it's all different types of it. And a lot of people do these fucking jobs. They'll post, I was just scrolling through my Instagram the other day, like, I'm talking just how many people just post these pills and shit, and you just like, what the fuck? Like, that shit is, I don't know, get help. Get help. But anyways, I don't know, if you still gonna pop your fucking pills and be high as shit, do you? I tried to save your life. I really hope somebody listens to this and just, if you do it, dial back. And if you know somebody to do, try to step in. Any motherfucking ways, let's get this motherfucking video started. Before we get into this, bitch, I ain't did this in a video in a motherfucking minute. I need a bad bitch check. So real quick, get your phones out. Get ready to put me on your story. I don't care if you watching this video when it drop or you watching it a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, get your phone out. If you got me on your TV right motherfucking now, this is for you. You ready? Cause I truthfully do believe that the people, the humans, the men and women and whatever you identify as, that watch me on a regular are some top tier bitches. Some top tier niggas. So real quick, real loud and proud, I need you to repeat after me. Say, I am that. I didn't feel the energy. Bitch, you gotta get hyped when you watch Shay. Come on, this is a We Love Shay video. Act like you motherfucking know it. Say, I am that. And it's good that you know that you that bitch. It's good that you know that you that nigga, but you gotta remind some hoes that act like they don't motherfucking know it sometimes. You know how sometimes bitches act like they done forgot who the fuck they talking to? It's nothing wrong with getting up in a bitch mug and reminding her and so repeat after me. Say, I been that. Say, don't forget it. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. So fine as you better know you somebody. I don't know if you don't hype your own stuff up, trust and believe I don't just do this for you too. When the camera cuts off and the lights off and I'm in my room in my mirror, I will do the same thing, bitch. You gotta learn how to speak life to yourself. Encourage yourself. Yes, God. Yes, God, honey. Well, this is going to be a fucking story time. You know, I try not to make all of my story times about me, you know, even though there are plenty. You know, recently I have been living life. But I like to share different experiences with y'all. So this particular story time, we're going to dig deep into some of Shay's childhood trauma. Now, I have to give a disclaimer. The topic in this video, or the type of story time that this is, you can probably tell by the title. Me and this thing right here in my mouth, you know, it's real. I gotta really work on something called a filter, or the words that I say, because sometimes I can say something that'll offend somebody or come off the wrong way, but I really have good intentions and a good heart. But I do want to give a disclaimer. If you are easily offended, if you are sensitive, or if you feel as though that you don't really have the stomach or ear to listen to somebody speak on, you know, touchy subjects, I would just advise you to stop watching altogether. This story time is gonna be the story time on why I personally have a fear of, well, not really a fear, just I get very uncomfortable around people with mental disabilities. Now, hell, now listen. Not mental health, because you know, there's a lot of different. Mental health is a very, very wide thing. Now, the specific name for what I'm talking about, I do not know. But, and once again, I want to say this. I know I'm a comedian and I joke a lot, but I'm dead ass not trying to be offensive. I want y'all to feel, I'm just trying to see if I can send these vibes through the camera to where y'all really understand. I'm not trying to be funny on mental health or mental, you know, disabilities. I really am not, but there's just only a certain way I can explain things, okay? I'm gonna try my best not to offend, but like I said, if you are easily, this topic already, you just feel like, uh-oh, Shay, just stop watching, okay? Save yourself, because I'm gonna try my best. Whatever happens to the brain that makes it not function to a level where speaking is very clear, that one, and it kind of creates a childlike mind state in adults. I don't know what the fuck it's called, and I don't want to say the wrong name and offend, but I'm just trying to, because there's people that suffer with, you know, mental health problems, but they function on a day-to-day basis. They're not, you know, like out of it. But then you got some people that, you know, God bless them, that, you know, they have like a slur sometimes. I don't know what the name of that is, but this story time takes place when I was, I want to say maybe 11, 12, or 13, like really, really young. So when I do my story times, I take myself back to the exact time, date, and mindset so that I can really, you know, get into like, take y'all there. A lot of y'all love my story times because when I'm talking, y'all can see yourselves there. Like, you in the back seat when I'm talking about what I'm doing in the front seat, or, you know, you in the closet watching me when I tell you I'm on the bed with, like, you know what I'm saying? So the thing that helps my imagery is me going back to that. So for the story time, I'm going to go back to the ignorant, uneducated child state of mind to try to describe what I saw and what it meant to me. I have to do all of this because you know me. I'm trying to save myself. Cause y'all know how blunt I can get and I'll slip up and say something. But in no ways am I this ignorant now. I've been educated, I've grown, I've become an adult, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we're all people, we're all humans, and we all deserve respect, okay? But 12-year-old Shay didn't fucking know that. So let's get into the story. I'm gonna stop. You have to sit back, relax, get your snacks. And somebody's probably watching me right now with your snacks next to your computer or in your lap. Yeah, fat ass, I love you though. And to all my black girls watching real quick, let me let you know something. You's a bad bitch. You the standard of beauty, honey. Don't you ever fucking forget it. Let's go. So me, Shay, yeah, that girl, I am from Atlanta, baby, but I grew up in DeKalb County, which is kind of like on the east side. Growing up, I had a very active childhood. I played outside, I rode bikes, I climbed trees, you know what I'm saying? I got chased by dogs, bitch. I played football, real boyish. I wasn't always a hand. Oh my God, I still got the bracelet on from the club last night, girl, over 21, hold on. Girl, these things be so hard to get off. But I was a real boy. Like when I was younger, bitch, I was outside dirty every day. When I come home to take a shower, bitch, it's a ringer on the tub every single day because I got dirty, bitch. I was sweating, bitch. We was out there. In my neighborhood, I lived away from like all of my friends. All of my friends lived up this hill, like on one side of the neighborhood. I was the only one that lived on my side. And directly across the street from me was a woman. We're gonna call her Miss V. Miss V was friends with my mom. I don't know how they were friends, but they were friends. They would speak occasionally when they see each other, you know, woo, wave, how you doing? If we need some eggs, Miss V might have some. You know, we got some milk, she might need, you know, I had that type of neighborhood. Everybody knew each other. I don't know how your neighborhood is, but bitch, my neighborhood was the type of neighborhood where, bitch, my friends in the neighborhood was the children of people that my mama went to school with. Like, it was a generational neighborhood. Miss V had a son or a nephew. I don't know what her relation to him was, but this man was under her care. And he wasn't all the way there. Mind you, I'm 12 years old. I have not really been exposed to people that are different. I think one of the first times I ever saw this man, he had to be, I wanna say, he looked like he was maybe in his late 30s, early 40s. This was no young person. Like Miss V was older her damn self, but she looked good because you know black don't crack. But he was like an adult. But you know, my first couple times seeing him in the neighborhood growing up, I was like, well, he never speaks. He's always like slobbing, and he's just very, has like a very like just face. I don't know how to explain it. Immediately scared me because I'm not used to this. I'm a kid. This is my first time seeing somebody like this. Like, he's like a zombie. To put it in the child's, when my mom was seeing it, he looked like a freaking zombie. Every day in the summertime when I would go outside and ride my bike, I would have to ride my bike in front of Miss V's house. He will always sit on the porch. Every single day, this man loves sitting on the porch. I don't know if he like listening to the birds, he like looking at the squirrels climbing the tree, but he was always damn near lived on that porch. And every time I pedaled by his house, he would wave at me and smile with this like kind of off-putting but welcoming but scary smile. And bitch, I would pedal I would get up that hill because I just never knew what this man, he was a different type of person. Probably was the sweetest person, mind you, but I was just scared. I'm not gonna lie, I was genuinely scared. Some days, cause you know, we didn't have the automatic garage. It was my garage to my house. I had to throw that bitch up so it would make noise. So sometimes when I would be getting ready to go outside and I lift the garage, he'd hear me, peek his head off that porch, and he would walk down like to the mid part of his driveway to try to, you know, greet me when I rolled by, and bitch, that shit'll scare the fuck out of me sometimes. And I would just pedal. Even when me and my friends would sometimes, you know, ride back past my house to go to another neighborhood to go do some bad shit, like he would even wave at us to come try to, you know, walk towards the end of his driveway to wave. Like he was just always waving and smiling and slobbing. It was just like, this man is, no, I don't know what's wrong with him. So this happens over a course of months, like years. Like, you know, growing up, I'm just used to this man being there. One particular day, I was home alone. Mama was gone, auntie was gone, cousins was gone, I don't know. You know, I had one of them families where if you weren't up when they were getting ready, they're not gonna wake you up to tell you to come. They're just gonna leave and then you're gonna wake up to an empty house. At this age, I didn't even have a phone, so it really was just waiting until they pop back up. I guess I overslept, but these hoes really didn't fuck with me like that. So I was up and I was by myself. I had like $3, $4 saved up, which was like $400 in food stamps for a kid in the neighborhood with a candy lady. I was hungry, so I was gonna go to the candy lady that was right up the hill to get me some snacks and stuff, come back home, watch Disney Channel, you know, until the family come back home whenever they do. My tire had popped the day before this. I wasn't able to ride my bike. That was the worst thing as a kid that rode bikes in the neighborhood. When your inner tube popped, oh, it was like, oh my gosh. And nobody was there to take me to Walmart to get another inner tube, so bitch, I was on foot. I didn't even want to try to play outside because I didn't want to be that person in the group for the day that didn't have a bike. And you know, they used to have pegs on the back tires, and child, I've always been a thick one. Whoever pegs I would have had to get on for the day, they would have had to have some strong set of calf muscles. I didn't want to be the tag around, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna stay in the house. So I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna walk up to the candy lady. So I get my little money, woo, I'm walking down. Of course, who's on the porch? We're gonna give him a name, Eddie. Eddie is the special man. Eddie's sitting on that motherfucking porch and I'm telling you, he just looks delighted to see me. I guess he sees that I can't get away fast today. And like, he's like, you know, maybe you're walking because you wanna speak to me. I don't know why, but Eddie seen me and this nigga was waving hard as shit when he seen me this day. I'm speed walking, trying not to make eye contact. I don't even want to look at the nigga and smile at him because I feel like he gonna start running. And bitch, if he start running, I swear to God, I've never ran track a day in my life, but I promise you, if a scout would have been in my neighborhood that day and seen me run from that man, scholarship. But he didn't. He just stayed on the porch. No, he was waving at me. So me, I'm speed walking like SpongeBob. He's past that bitch, So I go to the candle lady. I cash out. I leave out that bitch with bags. I'm telling you, my candle lady had everything. When I get like right by their mailbox, he jumps up at his seat and he starts like walking through the grass towards the mailbox. I'm trying to keep it cool. Because what if he just wants a friend? I never see nobody ever talking to this man. He sits on this porch every day. Maybe he's just happy to potentially see somebody that may be cool with him. He don't do this with adults. I never seen that, but it's all, you know, I don't know. I get to the corner, because we both had corner houses. Miss V's house is on the corner and my house is on the corner right across the street. So I get ready to turn the corner and this nigga starts jogging towards me. That's all I motherfucking needed. Shoot, bitch, I'm gone. Girl, I think I dropped a Laffy Taffy and a bag of hot Cheetos. I didn't give a fuck. My life is on the line here. I ran in the house, closed the front door behind me, ran upstairs to my room and closed my motherfucking door, bitch, and I stood in my bed. I was like, oh my God. That was a close one. After I sit there, calm the fuck down and come back in my motherfucking senses, I start eating my snacks, cut on the TV, get a breather. I hear an annoying mumbling sound out of my bedroom window. My bedroom was right above the garage, which was right above the driveway. I lived in a 2-story house. So I peeled the blinds back and I look out my window. Eddie is standing in my driveway looking dead at me. Hold on, let me mute the TV real quick. I'm not finna continue to live in fear, all right? I'm gonna have a conversation with this man. I'm gonna try my hardest to, just to let him know, hey, I don't wanna be friends with you. This is not really what I'm into. So I actually lift my window up. This time he's not waving at me. He's pointing in the direction of my porch. And he keeps saying like, and I'm like, I'm trying to make out what he's saying. I really am. I'm trying hard here. I'm like, what do you want? Then he starts getting angry with me. Listen, I don't want to be a friend. Leave me alone. Get out of my yard. I'm bucking on Eddie. Miss V is nowhere to be. Usually Miss V will come and get him. Well, he never leaves his yard. That's one thing he never did. Him crossing the street into my yard, this was new territory. Miss V must not be home. Nobody is fucking here. None of the, you know, even if the neighbors did see this happening, bitch, yeah, we all knew each other, but some niggas know how to mind they motherfucking business. Maybe if I grew up in a white neighborhood, oh my God, they would have came out there, been all types of help. Hey, I really don't think he wants to play with you, pal. But I live in a black neighborhood in DeKalb County, Georgia, Niggaville, USA. These niggas is minding their business. I'm by myself. Slowly but surely, I start realizing he has continuously pointed at my front porch. So I'm thinking, I'm like, why would you be pointing? What's on my front porch? Then I see him start walking towards my porch. So me, remembering that I ran in the house, I closed the door, but I didn't lock the door. We had this big old golden wall mirror. I'm talking about, it took up damn near the whole, about 80% of the wall. It was a big ass glass mirror. To where if you were standing upstairs, you can look down in the mirror and you can see what's in the den. You can see who's at the front door without even coming all the way down the steps. I walked out my room and I made it to the top of the steps because I was gonna run downstairs and lock the door. Because maybe he was trying to come inside and that can't happen. As soon as I opened my door, y'all know how sometimes like in a house, like you can open the door and like, I guess it'll off-put the wind suction or something like that. But when apparently when I ran in the house, when I was scared as fuck, when he started jogging towards me, when I closed the door, I didn't close it all the way. And so when I opened my bedroom door, I don't know the science behind it, but you know what I mean sometimes when you open the fucking door, like the curtains will fucking jump or some shit. It's just because the wind, the air circulation, I don't know. It sucked the front door open. And I think he was trying to tell me that my front door wasn't all the way closed. It was a bad setup to begin with because he was probably coming across the street to tell me to come and close the door so nobody came in to hurt me. And when he started walking towards the porch, he was probably gonna close it himself. But when I opened my room door and the door opened all the way up, he probably felt like this was an invitation in. Because as soon as I got to the top step, I'm looking in the mirror, I see him put one foot in the front door. I'm standing at the top of the steps, y'all. I could piss and shit on myself. I'm like, oh, what the freak are we gonna do now? He walks in and he closes the door behind him. Oh, I'm gonna die. This is the end. Wow, 12 years. 12 years, that's all I had. I completely understand when some people say frozen in fear, because I did. I was just standing at the top of the steps. Mind you, from the front door, if you look in the mirror, you can see who's standing at the top of the steps too. But you can't see it with your eyes from the front door, but you can see it if you look in the mirror. I'm guessing he looked and he saw me. He started walking and he got at the bottom of the steps. Now we're making eye contact. I'm looking Eddie in his eyes. Eddie is looking in my eyes. I'm looking at Eddie's eyes. I don't see a thought behind him. He has a blank face, and then this slow grin starts to come over him. Spit getting all on the fucking floor. I'm like, It almost felt like when you come face to face with a dog and the dog is standing completely still and you standing completely still, and you feel like if you move one muscle, the dog is gonna attack. I'm standing there, I'm slowly trying to back up because I'm finna beeline it to my room and lock this fucking door. Eddie thinks I'm playing a fucking game. Eddie doesn't know that my heart is moonwalking down to my ass right now. As soon as I go to take my second step back, Eddie start running up the motherfucking steps after me. Oh my God, this nigga is fast as shit. I run to my room. When I tell you I ain't never slept, damn near, y'all, I damn near took the hinges off the door. I slammed it so hard and I locked it. Soon as I closed and locked the door, he come banging on the door. I'm like, oh my God, mama! My adrenaline is pumping so fast. I'm like, this is not happening. This man is going to eat my brains. After about what felt like forever, all the knocking and mumbling stopped. I'm sitting there damn near tears, and like, this is not funny to me. Now, since I'm older, I can laugh about it now, but on everything I love, this was the scariest moment of my life, up until my life, and I'm only 12 years old. Not too much has happened so far. This, I'm like, this, because I just see imminent danger. I see death. That's the only out of this. This man has been watching me, scoping me out. He know my weaknesses, bitch, I don't know. I peek underneath the door, and I see his feet are still facing the door. This man is standing nose to the, he's close as hell to the door. His nose is on the fucking door. I can hear him breathing through the fucking door. And he's just standing there. I'm standing there holding my breath quiet because I want him to think I jumped out the window and I'm gone. I kid y'all not, for about 10 minutes, I sit there, I'm looking on the door, I'm staring at his feet. He does not move. He hasn't said, he's not knocking, he's just standing there. At this point in my life, I have kind of been taught about how sometimes adults could like kids and how that's wrong, and stay away from people like that. In my mind, I'm thinking, this man is one of them no-goes. A no-go, my mama told me, or stranger danger, like them the type of person, no-go. You don't go near them, you don't talk to them, you don't entertain them. If they give you that vibe or that look, and he was giving me all types of, bitch, I want you. And I felt like if he didn't kill me, this man is gonna come in here and get to touching on me, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're not even killed. I mean, if it is gonna happen, no, shut up, shut up. So after an eternity of me sitting there, I am sweating, heart is beating, I have tears in my eyes. I finally see him step back from the door. Just when I think he's about to walk away, he kicked the fuck out that motherfucker. Oh my God, he finna kick the door down this nigga. What if he is strong as shit? But he only kicked it one time. I have one of them hallways. It's gonna make it like, you can't sneak down my hallway. You're gonna have to be somebody that weighs half of a pound, because when you walk down, it's gonna make like a squeaking sound. I don't know, the shit was uneven, the wood underneath the carpet was just a mess. I heard it squeak, which meant he was walking away. When I looked under the door, I didn't see his feet anymore. And I started listening closely, I heard his footsteps go down the steps. I go to run to my window and I see him walking across the grass, back across the street towards his house. He walked all the way across the street and he stood on the edge of his yard with his back to me. And it just felt like he could feel me staring at him. And he slowly turned around and looked at me and he smiled. Bitch, I never looked at that window so motherfucking quick. First thing that's on my mind is go lock that door now. So I run down the steps, I lock the motherfucking door. I go to the back door, I make sure that door is locked. I go lock the garage, I go lock every single window. I'm like, you're not gonna get me twice. And after that, anybody like him or they had his type of symptom or they made me so uncomfortable. And I truly do not say that in a joking way. I do believe that certain childhood traumas or certain things that happened to you as a child can affect you as an adult, because I've never gotten over that. Because he couldn't speak, I never could ask him, why did you do that? I never told my family because I felt like it would get really hectic in that neighborhood if I told them that this man came up in our house while y'all were going and tried to break into my room. That's not gonna go well with my mama, my aunties, my uncles. All of them is finna be some tension. And I know the type of family that I have. We don't play. That's the thing. We can beef with each other and we'll fight, cuss each other out, but we don't play about each other. And I just don't know what would have happened. Then again, they probably wouldn't have cared. They probably would have laughed about it. But I didn't want to take that chance and either see him hurt, them beef with Miss V, or something happen, guns get about. I don't know. But my family crazy. So I just kept it to myself. I didn't tell anybody. But ever since then, I lock every door. You don't have to worry about me leaving shit open. Even to this day in my apartment. Me and my friends will be coming from somewhere. I'll make it down to the door. They'll still be getting out my truck. I get in my house, close the door. I don't even realize that I just locked it. 30 seconds later, my friends come and knocking like, shit, why you lock the door? It's just a habit of me now because I just feel like, please don't nobody come in after me. After that day, I started going the long way around. Instead of coming and passing by their house to go up the hill to go see my friends, I started going through my backyard, riding my bike all the way around the neighborhood just to meet them because I did not want to come in contact with him again. Like I said, looking back on it, he probably was only coming across the street to tell me that he could see that the door was cracked. But I do not have words about what would have happened if that man would have caught me while I was running back to my room, or if he kicked the door down. I can't tell you what he wanted to do, but I don't know. It was just some of his eyes and I don't know. But yeah, that's one of my traumatic experiences that I smiled through. Well, that about wraps up this YouTube video. Sorry, like I said, if I really did offend you, I did not mean to. If somebody tries to find a way to cancel me for something that I said that was politically incorrect, at this point, try your hardest. Do what the fuck you need to do. I gave as many disclaimers as I said I was gonna give. Now, damn it, you know my heart. I'm not trying to be funny, no, I'm not trying to be rude about this shit, but I feel like somebody's still gonna try to find a way to try to say, Shay, this was wrong. This is not funny. You know, well, bitch, fuck you. At the end of the fucking day, I'm still a paid ass bitch. I'm pretty as shit. I'm Weluvche. If you don't like what the fuck I said, I done told you don't watch the fucking video. If your ass still watching now, your ass wanna say, oh wait a motherfucking minute, I didn't say. Look at this, y'all. The shirt I have on, I almost didn't even shout it out. Somebody sent me a shirt in my PLIs. The Queen of Shay Mob. And it got my motherfucking profile picture on it with a crown on it, bitch. You know I say KSF like royalty how. And in the back of this bitch, it say, let me take it off. Bitch, I'm too thick, girl. You know, all this ass and I just can't get it all in the camera. And that's on the motherfucking mob, bitch. Period. I love this. I forgot who sent it to me, but thank you so much. I've been wearing it all day, child. I live. But anyways, thank you for watching. Leave a big old like, comment, subscribe, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your cousin about me. You know you live for this. Remember to love yourself and be yourself unapologetically. And remember, if you carry yourself like royalty, these hoes got to respect you. But until next time, lock your doors.